Hello there, Virgo. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your check-in. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you again. And if you are new here, welcome to our little tribe. All right, now these are timeless readings, so trust that your intuition has brought you here because there is something in today's reading that is pertinent to your current situation, whatever that may be. If you need questions answered, if you need some clarification, some guidance, there is a message here for you. If you'd like to share that in the comments down below, please let me know. And also, if you'd like to claim this reading, that would be great because I love it when all the energy goes to somebody and it doesn't just kind of float out there. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Wow, we're already starting off really great here. So the Lovers is all about commitment. This is about you kind of like focusing in on committing to something in your life, whether it's to you, to yourself, or to another individual, or maybe even something bigger, you know, like a partnership or something like that. But definitely you have, you know, been going through a huge change right now and your life is shifting, and I think you're starting to really see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're starting to see that there are certain things in your life that you would like to commit to so that you can keep the momentum rolling. You can continue your quest to your desired outcome, whatever that may be. So Seven of Wands is, again, about you establishing boundaries with others because you are going through a huge change. And if you haven't established boundaries with others, it's time, right? Because you are going through a major change and we don't want any hiccups along the way that's going to slow your progress down. A lot of times, you know, no one in our lives, I've never met someone who just really embraces a family member or another individual's big change. You know, you may be physically changing, emotionally, spiritually, or all around. A lot of times people around us who have known us for years a certain way, they don't like to see that change. And so they're going to say something, right? They're going to challenge you. So it's up to you whether you want to stand your ground and you want to establish that boundary and say what you need to definitely say. Now, here's the thing. Don't stay in this state of negativity, though. I don't want you guys to be brought down by that negativity of constantly having to fight everybody else around you. That energy level will literally take you from your positive energy level down to a negative energy level. And I don't want that for you. I want you guys to always be on top, right? I'm biased when it comes to my Virgos. All right, the Magician. Yeah, look at that. So you have the power to really create what you want. Everything is within you. There is no doubt about it. You have such great power here. Whatever you have, you know, seen as far as, you know, whatever your goals are, whatever your outcomes are, you've been spiritually awakened and you know that everything you need to create the life that you want lies within you. Now, here's the thing. Same thing goes for this situation with the Seven of Wands. You can sit here and fight these people all day and spin your wheels and waste your energy and then have nothing to show for it in the end. Or you become the Magician and you realize that you create your reality. Do you understand what I'm saying here? You can either be a lover or you can be a fighter. It's up to you. You see that? I mean, it's kind of plain right here, but you have the power to really create and manifest whatever it is that you want. Sometimes you will have to take a pause and really see things from a different perspective. Oftentimes we get very set in our ways. We get very set in how we see things or how we react to certain things in our lives, right? Whether, you know, we react very violently and we say, no, that's not how it is. And, you know, you sit there and you waste your entire day. And you may even end up ruining your entire day because you're constantly fighting with other people. But you realize, you know what? If I take a step back and see things from a different way, I can literally manifest what I want out of this situation. That you are the one that is in control. And you are the one that's in control because you're going to step back, take a pause, gather yourself, gather your thoughts, and see things from a different perspective. Yeah, look at that. So the Hanged Man and then the Four of Swords, to me, they're pretty similar. It's about taking a pause. This one's all about resting and recovery. But also, to me, this is about praying to the divine, connecting with your higher self. But the Hanged Man, to me, is much like that as well, because the Hanged Man is enlightened, because he has taken that time to pause, taken that time to surrender himself to the divine, and he sees things very differently. So to me, these kind of go hand in hand, which is beautiful because it's right at the core, right at the center of your reading today. So that is a big theme for you right now is, and especially since it's sort of repeating itself, it's kind of the same theme here, is that for today, or at least this week, it's time for you to really take a break, kind of take a step back from the situation, take a step back and really analyze it for what it is. Don't just jump in there and create all kinds of negative energy around you. Instead, take a step back. Just take a rest from everything else that's going on around you. Look at that, Seven of Cups. Now the number 7 here might be important to you here. But 7 of Cups is about indecision. You have a lot of choices set before you right now, Virgo, because everything is changing in your life that you really may not know which direction to go right now. You may want to go straight, to the left, to the right. You just don't know. Universe reminds you to use your intuition. go within, connect with your higher self, and see things from a different perspective so that you can make the informed decision that you really need to make so that you can manifest and create the life that you want. Okay? Wow, the star card here at the base, at the bottom, this is sort of like your subconscious here. So you are undergoing a huge amount of healing. You're letting go of the past, and everything. We all have different levels of grief, and we all have whatever our tower moments are. It's very different, right? It's different for everybody because we all live different timelines. But the thing is that there is a part of you that is welcoming the idea of emotional healing, of regaining your hope, letting go of any fear, right? And really regaining the faith. And the good thing about that is you've got, major arcanas right here that tells me it's going to happen. This is all very fated. These are very powerful cards, especially here. You've got 4 so far, and I've only pulled 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 of them have been opened, and you've already got more than half of these as major arcana cards. So there's a big answer here for you, big clarifying message here for you. So it's time for you to let go. It is time for you to let go. The 10 of Swords is about betrayal, despair, sadness, and just that feeling as though, you are at the pit, at the very bottom of your despair, and the universe is reminding you, yes, you've gone through all of these things, and to some people it's really insurmountable, but for you, because you're much like the 9 of Wands, right? You persevere, you have grit, like the inner strength, you have fortitude. It's time for you to let go because there's something better for you. The reason why it's time for you to let go is that you have wish fulfillment here. The universe is pouring a lot of love and attention into your life, and you are going to have wish fulfillment here. But this becomes a hiccup. This becomes a roadblock for you in receiving this wish fulfillment, and it becomes a roadblock for you in manifesting the future, the beautiful abundance that you want for your future. This becomes a roadblock because, like the Justice card, karmic energy is at play at all times. It's about what you put out in the universe. If you constantly want this pain and despair and you want to dwell on the 10 of Swords, well, you'll get a lot more of it, right? What you send out, that's what comes right back to you. So be sure that you have learned the lesson from all of this pain and despair. Let it go into the ether, let it go into the universe, and learn from it. And it's time for you to move on because there's so much here that the universe has in store for you. Again, you're being reminded of your tower moment. It's almost as if there's a replay here. And not necessarily, and I hope that that's not true for you, but it's almost like this tower moment to some of you, it's almost like a test to ask to ask your spirit, have you learned the lesson from the last tower moment? If not, we're going to replay it for you. It's sort of like, have you passed the test? It's like that kind of question. Because here, you've got this valor, right? Are you standing up for what you believe in? Are you standing up for the thing that you've learned? Because the tower moments happen for us. It doesn't happen to us. It happens for us because it's a test of your resilience. It's a test of your wisdom and your commitment to yourself. Right? Your commitment to your transformation, your commitment to yourself. So remember that the tower moment allows you to discover your very best, your truest self. And it doesn't diminish you, but it opens your path. It opens your path to new and wonderful things in your life. All right, the 3 of Wands. So yeah, like I said, a new path, right? It opens the doors for a new path right here. So your strength isn't about avoiding these endings, remember, right? But it's about trusting your new beginnings right here. So you see that? It's not about you avoiding these endings, but it's about you trusting that you have a new beginning. Okay, so I know that there's some of us that it's really, really difficult to let go of the past. We're all very guilty of that. I myself, everyone is guilty of just hanging on to the past, the pain of the past. And then when you stop to think about it, you kind of look at it kind of from, you pull yourself out of your own situation as if you're watching a movie and you're realizing, wait a minute, that's ridiculous. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I denying myself all of the opportunities and all of the blessings that the universe has in store for me? Why am I denying myself this opportunity to embark on something new? Because I'm dwelling on the past and I'm hanging on to that. So trust that you have new beginnings coming. You have just beautiful new beginnings. You've got the Queen of Wands here in your top row, which is it's like your outcome. Now the Queen of Wands is your glow up to me, this is like a glow up card. This is you regaining your confidence, you regaining your self-worth. And look, it's beautifully placed above the tarot, or the tower card, because the tower card, again, it's that shake up in your life, the big breakdown, the big upheaval in your life that's really brought you so much pain and despair that you have to find a way to heal from emotionally and start closing doors on. Once you gain that knowledge and you've emotionally healed because you've connected with your higher self, you've got this ability to really see your absolute worth. And the Queen of Wands is truly the queen of the law of attraction. She's able to really, she's so magnetic that she's able to attract whatever it is that she wants towards her. The beautiful part here is that, again, it's punctuating itself because you've got a card of manifestation here. Now you've got a card of the law of attraction here. So whatever it is that you send out to the universe, that's what comes back to you. You have the ability to really create the life that you want. It really boils down to taking a break, connecting with your higher self, and sending out there the positive energy that whatever your outcome, whatever you envision your outcome to be, that's what will come back to you. That's why the Queen of Wands is in your top row of your outcomes. Look at this. The Page of Pentacles is a new beginning. This is your new opportunity to start something new. And it's beautiful that it's right above the Three of Wands, because it's you're literally being given this gift to start something new. But first you've got to look at this row. You've got to let go of the past so you can take the next steps forward, and you can start opening doors for yourself that you can walk through and you can actually take advantage of. You've got the Page of Wands next to the Page of Pentacles. You're very inspired. You've got a lot of just that burst of energy, welcoming energy that's going to really allow you to manifest the future, the life that you want. After you take a break and you've connected with your higher self and you start to see things from a different perspective, you've got that little power up. Look what you've got. The opportunity is that recharge is going to give you that new idea, that excitement, that curiosity, that wanting to do and try anything new. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles, which is like literally a door that's being opened for you to walk through, right? And you're going to, commit to this, whatever choice it is that you make, you're going to commit to it wholeheartedly, and you're going to get exactly what you want. You're going to get wish fulfillment. Look at that. Look at what's underneath the Lovers here. You've got the Empress card, again, a card of manifestation. So once again, another way for you to see that there's a punctuation here. You've got the Empress card, which is a card of abundance, manifestation, creation, reproduction. Some of you may be, starting a new family, having children, that sort of thing. Something new is coming in your life. You're giving birth to something new in your life, right? And here's the proof right here, something that you are going to be so sparked about. And this is just that new possibility for abundance, for something material that's going to provide a lot of security for you. I like that that's at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles, another card of abundance. I mean, wow. Another card of abundance. Oh my goodness. Virgo, first of all, this is your card, the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about your independence, your financial freedom, right? The Empress, the number 3 major arcana card, King of Pentacles. And then you've got the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Swords is saying, the universe is saying, get out of your own way, because you're the one that's standing in your own way and keeping yourself from enjoying all of the abundance. Did you see all of the signs of abundance that you've got underneath there? When I was just shuffling through the bottom of the deck there. You've got the Eight of Wands here that's telling me that you've got a lot of movement in your life. Things are happening very quickly. And you've got the Six of Pentacles here, which is sort of like your, this or the Hierophant is what comes up for you. This is about reciprocity, about giving and taking. So right now you may be in a very fortunate position to be able to give back to others just as they gave to you in the past. That wisdom that you have gained from going through your tower moment here has given you that opportunity. You've grown from it, and now you're able to give back to others, which is, another part of your glow up. The Sun. Okay, we're done. Right? So the Sun card, this really permeates your entire reading. So I'm really hoping that someone here is really claiming all of this energy. Anytime you get the Sun card, it's absolutely beautiful, because this is your chance to see that all of the negativity here, these hiccups that you've got going on here, I think there's a part of you that's going to really have that aha moment. Your senses are going to be open, your eyes are going to be open to new possibilities, and you're going to see that, yeah, that was a blessing. I know it's hard to really see that right now, but it is, because it allows me to take the next steps forward and take the momentum that's being provided for me. And along the way, this is a card of abundance. This is the universe showering you with so much. But again, you got to get over these two things right here. I love the Sun card. I'm going to put the Sun card right in the middle just to say, hey, this is what I want you to get out of it, is that take the time to take a break and connect with your higher self. When you do, things will be illuminated and you're going to see things in such a different way, and that whatever challenge or obstacle may be presented in front of you, you're going to see it so very differently, and you're going to attack it so differently so that it works out in your favor, so that it, you actually take advantage of these new opportunities that are coming your way and take it with you on your next journey, whatever that may be. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles here. Again, this is, this is your BFF, the Taurus. And so the Seven of Pentacles is, again, you reassessing. The number 7 here, remember I said 7, 7 here, and then now you've got the 7 of Pentacles. The number 7 may be important to you here. So if you see the number 777, pay attention to that moment, because that is universe confirming that they've got a message for you, or that just to kind of, it's like a little wink from the universe. But anyways, the 7 of Pentacles allows you to really reassess your life and see things very differently, right? And you're going to learn what to add or subtract from your life that no longer, like subtract things that no longer belongs in your life, because what you really want is to progress, right? To progress forward. All right. Oop. These cards are huge. All right, let's see. Let's pull 3 more cards here. 1 and 2 and 3. These are just angel cards. Bottom of the deck. Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. This is like the Temperance card, yet another major arcana card for you. This is the Temperance card saying that, yeah, restore balance in your life. And how do you do that? Well, that's you taking a break, right? That's you taking this break here, checking out for a little bit. The Empress card. Once again, the Empress card was just underneath here, remember? The Empress card shows itself again to tell you it's about, this is your period of manifestation. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Please, Virgo, nurture yourself. Take the time. Take that break. Rest, so that you can connect with your higher self. 5 of Water. This is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, remember, is about those spilled cups of wine. Let go of it. That is the past. Please don't live in the past. This is living in the past as well. The 5 of Cups is about you regretting the things from the past that have hurt you and just still living it, reliving it every day. It's time for you to be grateful for the 2 cups that remain standing in your life and do something with it. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped. That's 5 of Cups. Not seeing the positive in a situation. That represents the 2 of Cups. Crying over spilled milk. By the way, the 2 of Cups, or the 2 cups, kind of to me is sort of like representing the 2 of Cups, right? Knight of Fire. This is the Knight of Wands. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So yeah, you've got a lot of momentum right here. You've got the 8 of Wands. So it's telling you, be very careful with the choices that you make. Don't make them hastily, because you've got a lot of choices ahead of you. Just make sure that you're thinking things through carefully. I love the energy of the Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands. Did I say King of Wands? Knight of Wands, so Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. I apologize if I misread that. I looked at it, I saw the K, and I just said King. Anyways, Knight of Wands, Knight of Fire, Queen of Wands. So yeah, you've got a lot of fire here around you, Virgo, and this is going to move very, very quickly for you. You've got the Sun card here, which is, again, fire. So please take advantage, put things into motion, act upon it, because you do have that manifestation energy here. Just make sure you're seeing things, you've taken a break, you're seeing things from a different perspective, and you've learned what you were supposed to learn. What were the lessons behind your tower moment, behind all the despair and pain that you had to endure? All right, so that's what's going on for you today. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and if no one has told you today, I love you very much. I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Bye-bye.